See, like Uncle Will's my uncle in it, so I'm gonna back him till the death. But it's just a bit.
Not
like,
the death, child.
it's just a bit.
That was intense.
I know.
Hey, it's Olivia.
And then I'm Gay Marie.
And you're watching
More wine.
Please. I forgot to sing it. Anyway, you know what?
Where have we been?
Where have we been?
What have we been doing? It's been a year.
Yeah. Has it actually been a whole?
That,
Has it been a whole year though?
No, not a whole year. It's
Yeah.
coming up to a year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming up to.
Do you know what's funny? Because I sent you that snap of like, it was like a year ago today, and we were doing the logo for this.
I know.
And then we're restarting it up. It's like, it's poetic,
It's
really.
poetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Shakespeare himself.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I
Anyway.
feel. That's how I feel. Anyway,
We're back.
we are back, and we're back and better.
Back and better, baby.
Right? Should we even call this season 2?
This is season 2. It is
Season 2.
What did we end it on? COVID.
COVID. We couldn't film because of COVID.
We couldn't. Wait, so how many episodes did we have? 30?
Yes.
30 or
I think it's
31
like 31,
episodes.
I think.
So season 1 had 30 episodes.
Yeah, that's hearty. That's very
a-
early
yeah.
2000s of us. A hearty 30 episodes. It's even overboard.
Exactly.
Gonna
so
give you
go
10
back
next. Yeah.
and
Right.
listen to our episodes.
Yes.
Catch the vibes.
Quickly, what's your favorite episode?
Ooh.
I know, quickly.
DV.
If
DV
the-
captures. And Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, that's on it. You know I'd be referencing that. Yeah.
Yeah. And Men
Yeah,
Are Mad.
those two. And which one?
Those are my top 3. Men Are Mad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I
That's
don't know
really
if
cool.
Men Are Mad. Oh, there was another one.
I really.
Oh, I think. Okay.
Because we kikied a lot.
We did, innit?
We did kiki.
I can't remember properly, but do you know? Because I feel like we have multiple Men Are Mads variations.
It's always a recurring theme.
Basically.
Yeah.
I would say mine are the two same. So DB captures, obviously.
DV, shout out to you.
And then what was the other one? And then the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
I will always remember why would we cackled so hard about Klaus? Like unnecessarily hard.
Funny.
And then what else was it? And then I think mine might be like Normani and our girls, because that was like an OG episode. It
That
like
was
episode
one of the
2.
first
Yeah.
episodes.
We're talking like we have 200 episodes.
That is a hearty episode. Do you want to cheers?
Yeah.
Do you want
Yeah.
the
Let's
first
do a
episode
little
back?
clink clink.
Here's to season 2.
Let's make sure we talk into this thing,
I know.
because
That used to be sounding
I really, yeah, honestly.
Honestly.
But we're back. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been well. Working, grinding my fingers to the bone. Yeah. But no, I've honestly been like super good. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a better space. Way better than last season.
Not last season.
I was on my last legs. I won't lie to you.
Really?
I feel like I expressed that with you guys. I expressed that
Yeah,
with you.
I know I definitely was coming
had
on
a
here
full
saying
front.
I'm so tired,
tired.
every day. It hasn't changed, but we here anyway.
Nothing changed. I feel like we are in a better space, and I'm really happy. Yeah. How about you? How's it been?
It's been
Yeah.
calm.
Yeah.
We're still out here.
Can we cheers?
Yeah, we did cheers.
Okay.
We can do it again.
Yeah,
Do it again. We brought our wine this time. We're so prepared. Since last season, nothing much has changed. We're still working the same thing we're doing, marketing.
Yeah, marketing.
TV.
I'm working on a new show.
Oh,
Radio show.
oh
I'm
yes,
officially a producer now.
you are.
Yeah, 'cause
You
I was
are.
being an assistant before, which I loved, but now
Which I loved.
now I'm a producer.
Right.
Shout
Period.
out Samuel Annie. Lifetime fan.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Why is she plugging? Why is she actually?
That's
why
my
is she
job.
actually
That's my
plugging?
job.
We hit gold.
We hit gold. We really did. Okay, what happened like 3 days ago?
Very specific. Oh,
It was.
so I was in my weary bed,
So
about
you can fast forward.
about to go to sleep, and I just did one last round on Twitter. So you have to do just one last round just to check.
Yeah.
And then I saw Will Smith slapped.
You saw it the night before.
I saw it the night before.
the morning.
I mentioned that at work, and I know they were looking at me like why were you awake? This is why you're tired all the time.
Firstly, mind your own.
Mind your own, because I don't know you
No,
guys until Monday at 9 a.m. 9:30 a.m. Right, and it stops at 6 p.m.
Out of hours.
Literally. But yeah, and then I saw it the night before, and then I slept, and then I woke up and said, oh, this really did happen. But Yeah, I think it was one of them. You know when you're supposed to be sleeping, so you don't tell nobody that you're
you don't.
But I saw it, and then I just
properly,
slept. Yeah. So but anyway, yeah. So what were your first thoughts when you saw that? I feel like by the time this comes out, anyway, it's going to be kind of old news. But obviously, we've seen new developments lately. The timeline has turned on.
Yeah.
Auntie Zoe Kravitz, cousin Zoe Kravitz. Anonge showed me Daniel Radcliffe had words.
Yeah.
So anyway, what was your actually? Because I haven't actually heard your take on how you found the whole thing.
I was saving it.
I knew. That's why I didn't ask.
For this episode. But so let me just show you, explain how I found out.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So
where were you?
I was at home. I was in bed, whatever. Woke up. Went to my living room. I was getting ready for work. Had an important presentation to present. So this was the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
I went to the living room. My mum was like, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Oh, your mum broke it to you?
My mum broke it to me. And I just don't believe what my mum says sometimes. Because she's an African mum and she's dramatic.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking it was a joke. It was a parody. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I think everybody thought that. I think literally everybody thought it was like just a bit.
I was like, it's a joke. It was a skit for, the Oscars or whatever. It was a skit. So then the day went on and then people were bringing it up at work. Like some of my colleagues were bringing it up and I was just like, okay, how do you know about this?
Yeah.
Obviously it's the Oscars. But they were like, oh yeah, so Will Smith, la la la. I was like, oh, so this is serious. So then when I went on to Twitter, I was like, okay.
Real news.
I was like, the real news.
The real news.
The real tea.
Yeah.
And when Olivia was sending me all the memes,
I
know Olivia sent me right. So when she was sending, I was like, oh, this is real.
I feel like we must have broke a record that day because the way I was sending and you were sending and I was sending, mate.
I was dying of laughter.
That's
how I found out. I originally thought it was fake.
Yeah.
So then allegedly it's real. So
yeah. No, that's real, boy.
Yeah.
Do you know what tells you it's real?
Yeah.
It was not for those of you who don't know, I don't know why you wouldn't know, but anyway, so at the Oscars, the whatever Oscars happened the other day, the however many times it's happened, happened, and Will Smith, because we should give context to it, because Chris Rock, Jada Pinkett has, I can't remember what condition she has, I can't remember what it is, but no, but it's a condition that then causes alopecia, I believe. So she has some type of condition. I don't want to say the wrong word, but so she has some type of condition which kind of causes alopecia, and obviously it's very traumatic experience. And she I think she talks about on the red table talk of finding clumps of her hair and all of that sort of stuff. G.I. Jane stars Demi Moore, and she, you know how G.I. Joe has kind of a buzz cut, it's some type of wartime business, something. But anyway, she has a buzz cut, and the joke was that she's Demi Moore. It's a play on G.I. Joe. There was a movie in the 1997, I think, because I want to Google it. But and it's called G.I. Jane, and it stars Demi Moore, and she's playing a war soldier person with a buzz cut. So the joke was it was very lackluster and lazy because it was just essentially she's bold. G.I. Jane is bold. You're bold.
It was the fact I was diving into all the different opinions on the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think I have actually made up my mind on who I feel is right on
and it's
wrong.
Yeah.
In the situation, but I've just been hearing rumblings of Chris Rock just not being a great person, and that doesn't warrant what Will Smith did, because no one should be physically attacked. I don't agree with anyone being physically attacked unless you talk about my mum. So that's really it. But yeah, so with the whole G.I. Jane situation and the joke, it was distasteful because obviously she announced her illness and it was public knowledge, so he was aware of it, I'm pretty sure, and he did do a documentary about good hair, so he does know how.
I have never watched that though, because I saw somebody on timeline say how it was just not it, basically.
It wasn't it. I think I did watch it.
I wanted to watch it, but I never got around to it.
Boredom. So I did watch it, but I actually can't remember what happened or what he even said. That's how good it was.
Yeah.
But,
the thing on the timeline I saw was it was saying how it kind of chastisized black people, I hope I've said that word right. But anyway, black people for how much we spend on hair, and But to be honest, a movie about a black man, a documentary made by a black man about black women and hair was never gonna be spot on, was it? Do you know what I mean? Like,
not serious about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so it was like,
but that was a point that someone had made. I'm so sorry, I forgot the person's name. That I was watching a YouTube video about it or a TikTok.
Yeah,
and they explained it very like eloquently, but I went. I'm just paraphrasing, but they were saying how Chris Rock knew the history about black women and how we feel about our hair, and obviously he knew him and Jada and the Smith family have history. Yeah. And it's not hunky-dory, do you get what I mean? So it's just like the joke was distasteful. Obviously, like the Smith family are in the limelight and whatnot. It's the Oscars. Everyone's going to get clowned on. It is what it is. Yeah. But I feel like he shouldn't have went there. Personally, I do not agree with what Will did. Obviously, he was defending his wife and whatnot. But on the public stage of the Oscars, I'm not condoning, like, not even condoning. I'm not even worried about what the white audience thought about. I really could care less about that.
Yeah, because that was a whole other thing. That was like, why are you doing it at the Oscars?
Like, and then people were like, if it was the BET, no one would have cared.
Yeah.
But I'm not even like gonna entertain that. I'm just talking about the fact that you slap someone in front of a worldwide audience, and it's just a bit embarrassing. And you know what,
and it's two vets, like it's two veterans. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. Like
it's kind of like was a bit like not sad, but it was just
it's a bit like
it's like why?
And it's not like oh, why did you do that, Oscars? You're making black people look bad. You're playing into stereotypes. It's not that. It's just like, I was like, if you're gonna slap anyone, slap like Ricky Gervais or something.
Exactly, and they're both beloved people in
Will
the
Smith
black
and Chris
community.
Rock.
Yeah, Will Smith and Chris Rock. Although Chris Rock has done some suggestions. He's done some weird stuff in it, but he's still a beloved character in the black community, and to see two figures just not get along is just a bit like
and kind of embarrass each other publicly.
Exactly, it's a bit like it just doesn't sit right. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's how I feel about it. Yeah. But obviously, like Uncle Will's my uncle in it, so I'm gonna back him till the death. But it's just a bit
not the death, child. That was intense.
I know. It was just a bit distasteful, and it was out of character, and I just didn't like the whole situation. Honestly.
Yeah, same. I feel like when it first happened, I was like, oh, like entertainment value, like fun, and still, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It was hilarious.
No, it was funny, and it's very it was very early 2000s, like shock. Like the celebrities are celebrating.
My mom said, "Oh, Will made my day."
No, fair enough. I was excited. Like I was literally like, why do I have to work? I just want to sit on the timeline. I just want to Google things and watch YouTube. Right, literally with that undisturbed. Undisturbed.
I was even kikiing I was at a presentation at work. I was scrolling and I had to burst out laughing. One of my colleagues was like, what are you laughing about? I even just told them, like, listen, like, Will slapped Chris, and it's fucking hilarious. The tea was going off right now.
Yeah.
It's going off.
No, it was funny, but like on the serious side, that is funny. We can all acknowledge it's funny. People just getting slapped, like it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's why it's so funny. Yeah. But
and nothing has really happened like this.
Yeah. We needed entertainment.
Like Gen Z generation.
With like those people too.
Like the award
like
moments.
Because
to be fair, in the 2000s, 2010s, we've been having iconic award moments.
Yeah, well, we had Miley was good.
Madonna.
We had Britney, Madonna, Christina Kiss. I always think that's such an iconic moment.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I don't really remember that, but
I wasn't really there, but it was.
But
there,
that was there.
We've had our iconic moments, but we haven't really had an iconic
like that. This is like this of this century. This is a very big moment.
Exactly.
This is a big thing. It's not even just of like the last 5 years.
It shifted the culture. I'm not joking. Like it really did, because even I saw like 2 days after the incident. It was like Chris Rock. He was going on tour for his comedy show, and his ticket sales like skyrocketed.
Oh yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, you're gonna get clowned on for the next 40 years. Like the comedians, the rappers are writing Chris Rock's get slapped jokes.
Whoa, so is he?
He is.
So is he?
He's gonna get his
when
back.
he opens the opening line of whatever show he does, it's gonna be gold.
And guess who he's going on tour with? Kevin Hart. Do you think Kevin's gonna let that slide? I know, but still.
Yeah, but yeah.
They're writing.
Yeah.
The pen is furious right now. Like
no, honestly, yeah. It's gonna be even my colleague was saying how he's not seen like obviously we knew Chris Rock was going on. Well, I knew because I went to go look after the slap. I just wanted to see what he was up to, just to see if there was a new special or something coming out. Then I saw he's got Ego Tour or whatever going. And it's in like Australia and Melbourne right now, whatever. But then my colleague was like, it wasn't in the tube stations before the slap. I mean, I don't know because I didn't go outside. Yeah. But like apparently there's a posters in the tube stations and stuff. And like, I ain't seen nothing. It might be a lie, innit? Yeah. But anyway, even if it is, I can imagine that like something has happened because of this moment in it. It's shifted him into, because he's kind of just been an OG comedian. But like, something has.
Coincidentally, I was on Netflix and today... Grown Ups, Adam Sandler is his guy, one of his besties.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's his.
I knew that they were in that together, but I didn't know that they were like, because the comedians have a group.
Yeah,
I didn't know like
they have a clique, and even even tweeted he was like, "I love you, buddy," or like.
I think I did
like
see that. Yeah.
But yeah, Grown Ups is on Netflix right now. I was just like, how convenient.
Convenient.
But that's my conspiracy mind.
Yeah. No, do you know what they do that? Because even like, unless it's like what you've been googling. I know. No, because even I always remember. I think I haven't been making this up, but I think when I May Destroy You was trending when we were all watching it. I think Chewing Gum on Netflix was like having its the banner. Is it in case you missed it?
In case.
Exactly. But okay, so cool. So that all happened. I feel like I'd been tapping away about how I feel about it. My feelings about it are just like, like I'm not gonna like be like, oh, Will Smith, blah 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 blah. And I get, do you know what it is? Like obviously it's hard sometimes when you're a black celebrity and you do anything, obviously there's gonna be a whole like, you got Amy Schumer being like, I'm so traumatized by it. Yeah. You got Alec Baldwin, who knows why he's talking.
I really
do. Who knows why? Let's not even speak on that. But who knows why he's talking, but we got him talking about it on it, and all them like whatever. Daniel Radcliffe is saying random things.
Yeah,
but like,
what did he say? He said,
what did he even say? While you find it anyway. But yeah, so like obviously like I get the kind of and like I mean Chris Rock was never gonna press charges, but that's I guess why as well you don't want to press charges. All of that he shouldn't either, I don't think. But
no.
But like you want to kind of shield our own type of thing. So I get it. Like we're not gonna come down on Will Smith because we understand he's it's fair enough in trying to defend and being upset. You can have your feelings about a joke.
Yeah.
Like, my stance is you can have your feelings about a joke, fair enough. But like what I didn't like was kind of like being on the timeline and just seeing people, and fair enough, because I can't say we all loved all of these, Chris Rocks and Cat Williams and Kevin Hart is kind of like a newer one. Dave Chappelle, like I can't say we all loved them in it, but like at least I know in my circle, like Chris, or my school, and that Chris Rock was kind of like, that guy when we were younger because of Everybody Hates Chris and all of that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like we've grown up on these kind of staples. Like even when it's like, on Twitter, get rid of one. They're staples. Do you know what I mean?
So yeah. Not to even interrupt, but that's the sad thing about it, because Will Smith and Chris Rock they're
both exactly. I didn't like the way people discarded Chris Rock there because I know.
But that's why I feel like it's a thing where people just don't mess with him like that, because for everyone to just be like jump to Will's defense, it must be I don't know what's going on in it. Like Chris Rock may be like a super stand-up guy, whatever, but I've just been hearing things and seeing things, and people may just not like resonate with his character and stuff, and because he's done things in the past that don't even like benefit the black community, or he hasn't even stood up for the black community in that scenario that I'm talking about. We will link it below in it. Maybe. Yeah. But it was just like, maybe that's why people jump to Will's defense.
I think if you look at it, Will Smith has a cleaner record.
He has a cleaner record. And that's why it was so distasteful for him.
Yeah, but I do think like not even trying to like we don't actually know all of their ties and who's who, because you know, I even find it interesting that Kevin Hart is linked to Tiffany Haddish. They're quite close, or at least they were close.
I think he just
and Kevin Hart is going on tour with Chris Rock, but Tiffany Haddish is like one of, well, do you know, it's just the papers really making her one of the but like, what was I even gonna say?
Will and Chris.
But yeah, I think what it was for me is that, like, you know, taking them as humans and not to be like, celebrities are humans, but they are. Like, they actually are.
They really are.
They are just humans.
That's
so like,
their job.
and like, regardless
being
of
a celebrity is their job.
No, for real. So like, I was just like, you know, obviously everybody doesn't want to hear it. It's not cool to like acknowledge celebrities' feelings, I guess, especially after that Imagine video, and then we got Anna Lynn McCord saying, if I was your mother, like, you know, it's not cool to acknowledge that they're humans, but they are. So like, all my point of view was like, I get it. Will Smith has his feelings, fine. We're not gonna condemn him for it, innit? Like, I don't agree with slapping somebody like that. But yeah, fine. But my thing was like, if you actually think of celebrities as humans, yeah, take that, and like, you know, the Oscars is there. It's an industry event. Like, the Oscars is the Oscars to us, but like, that's why some of them came in t-shirt and trouser, because like it's really just the like, are you going to, like, do you know what I mean? It's very like, especially the vets, like, in it, like, can't. But anyway, side note, can't believe Amy Schumer called Kirsten Dunst a seat filler. But anyway,
that situation overshadowed every.
I know, and it's a shame.
Beyonce performed at the Oscars. Do you know
what's funny though? You know what's funny about that? You just know it was a good performance. I didn't really look at it too tough.
No, but I feel like if that didn't happen, people would have been like, okay.
I don't think it was one of those exciting performances though. Like, I think it was like visually good.
It was that.
But like, in terms of like,
I haven't even watched
I've just seen clips, but like, none of it has excited me.
I was so
wrapped up.
So wrapped up and tied up in what had happened. But exactly, and you know,
it was artistic more. Let me just clarify. Because we stand by here, but it was more. It was like
a bee.
This is
a beehive right here.
But like, it was more artistic good. From the clip I saw, rather than like a Beychella exciting.
I've seen 2 seconds of it. And she looked.
I feel like we should move on to her Bel Air, but okay.
Yes, we should.
Last. Oh, sorry, I keep jogging this, but yeah. Just to quickly. So yeah, I don't condone the Will Smith business and all that, but like, you can have your feelings about joke. But what I was saying is that like, it's not like the kind of thingy to acknowledge that celebrities are humans, but they are. And like, to me, like, if you take a step back for a second, Chris Rock has been in this game forever. Those people he's known forever. They're his peers. So to be on a stage and do your regular, like, just gonna host the Oscars this year. Like, I mean, host, you know, host part of it or whatever he was doing, or announce somebody, and just to be slapped and not expect it in front of all of your peers that you've known for ages. I'm sorry, like, my sister messaged me like, something like, do you think he cried or something like that. I was like, I would have cried. I would have cried. I would have gone to the back and cried. Like, that's not nice. I'm sorry. And it's not bad to have compassion.
That's what made me feel sympathetic towards him, because I saw the aftermath of how he reacted to the slap. And he
had to continue, and I'm sorry. I feel like
everyone has felt like that when you feel like belittled in front of people.
No, that is
and it's a horrible feeling. And he just looked so sad, and you could tell by his body language, but he handled it.
And he said, we're gonna give away a documentary. No, we're gonna give her an award for a document. Like, he fumbled his words too. He was very discombobulated, but he had to carry on.
Of course. And who wouldn't? You've just been slapped.
Right.
And like, no matter how funny it was, that is not right.
And you know when he said, I've just been Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me, whatever. Like, he tried, but you know what? He tried so hard. He tried so hard to bring it back. But then you know what made it awkward is when Will Smith said, "Keep my name, my wife's name." That one, everyone went quiet. We said, "Oh, it's serious."
Exactly. I'm sorry, we're gonna wrap this up very soon. But I was watching another podcast, and it was they were mentioning how Will Smith could have just literally shouted that out.
Yeah.
He did not have to get up on stage. Shout out Rory and Mal. But he did not have to get up on stage. And he could have literally shouted, because he didn't even have a microphone, you know, when he said that. He could have literally keep my
I was thinking about he could project. The back of my mind, I was like, he's a projectile. I said, me too, I need to learn.
That's all he needed to do. And then maybe at the after party, maybe we could slap him up. No one.
That's what I said. Like part of the thing of why I was like, oh, that wasn't nice. Like that was in front of everyone.
It's the embarrassment. And
like you're not gonna get like, obviously you have Grammys and that, but you're not gonna get like, I don't know, you're not gonna get like the creme de la creme of the celebrities,
in front of the whole of Hollywood,
unless it's Oscars, really.
Lord,
do you know what I mean? No, and you know, just because of the way the world is on social media,
it was Chris.
Yeah. That wait, let me just say quickly before, because what do you mean? But yeah, just to clarify, like obviously we're aware that obviously Jada has feelings, and the joke was about Jada, and it's mad because it's become about two men. Like we get it, but like this is a bigger topic, because I just feel like the way everybody was kind of making this like. I understand, like, you know, how black women are ridiculed. Like, we get it. Like, we're disrespected, we're disregarded. Like, just it's just all areas. Like, if they want to cover black people in a show, they put a black man. They don't even date black women. Yeah,
the whole situation as well.
Is it? Yeah. I haven't even really seen that bit, but like we get that, but. You know, aside from all that, because I do think that, you know, this is a big conversation about, you know, where the spectrum of what you can joke about, blah 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 blah, and like we're not doing a whole everybody's too sensitive. We get it, because like now we're in a society where like people who didn't have voices before can voice like, oh, actually that's not funny, don't do that. But like I do think that, like we've said it before as well, like we've said that we're in a stage of kind of overcorrecting a little bit, kind of, because obviously still things we're not getting justice for a lot of things. So like, you know, there's a part of us that are kind of overcorrecting.
I would rather be in this is a side note, I'd rather be in an overcorrect society than nothing at all. No,
definitely. But then at the same time, 100% I get you, but like at the same time you're having people being condemned, like not to go and drag this out, but like you're having Zoe Kravitz being dragged, like just for me anyway, I just feel like you're having her being dragged. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you're having her being dragged for just having an opinion about, it's not a wild opinion. It's actually not a wild opinion to be like, oh, actually somebody shouldn't have been assaulted. She didn't say, oh my God, Will Smith, why did that? Do you know what I mean? Like, because I honestly think that, you know, okay, I get it. Nobody wants to drag Will Smith. We're not doing that. Like, we get it. But there's, you know, there's like, it's like everybody wants to do, like talking binaries, like you're either for or against.
They were waiting,
and that's what I thought was smelly, because you could see people said, now's the time.
But low-key, my spirit just never took to her. Not saying I condone what's going on right now. Yeah. Her drag age. My spirit just never took to her.
No, fair enough.
I watched Batman, the new Batman with Robert Pattinson, and she carried the whole.
Who did you watch it with?
Huh? And she carried the whole movie. Well, she made the movie for me.
Yeah.
So I'm always gonna give dues where they're due.
Yeah.
But I've just never like been a huge fan of Zoe. I'm not condemning like. I'm
not a fan like I'm a fan of like Mindy Kaling. Like I'd be following Mindy Kaling a little bit, like looking at her things.
It's okay.
But like no. But I think no. Do you know what's funny? You know no. But I think it comes across that way just because I was like, you know, like it's just because it was annoying me, because I'm just like, she's also black, like, or biracial, and it's like, it's not a crazy take, and the thing is like, it's not but everybody acted like it was a crazy take, and it was a bit
because she didn't agree with the majority.
I know, and I was just like, I don't like that space, and I get it for certain things, like I get some, you know, I'm not saying, you know, it's such a big topic, but we have
choose, innit?
No, I know.
It happens to the best of us.
No. So I'm saying, like, I know that we have, like, for example, we have black Tories, and I get when they're dragged. So I'm not gonna lie, I get it. But like, I do think that there's some people, like, because I'm not doing a whole just because they're free thinking and they're have their free minds, don't drag them. I'm not doing that, because some people be talking rubbish. Yeah. But her take wasn't wild.
Her take wasn't wild at all.
So it was just a bit like, okay.
But I feel like, you know what I think it was? I think the black community did not take to her.
And I think
for the opportunity to just be like, nah, nah, babe.
And to be honest,
and I don't agree with it.
Yeah, but you said the game's a game. I know. Yeah. But to be honest, and I just want to clarify. Yeah, I do enjoy her because of like just stuff I watched her in. Yeah. But like Like, I don't enjoy her.
Like
No, I know.
She's not like a girl that I keep on my radar.
No, I know. I don't enjoy her like how like I like Mindy Kaling and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just using her as an example, or like Issa Rae, because they're like, I just like them a bit more. Like, I'll watch interviews of them a bit more and stuff to actually like see what they say. But her one is more just aesthetic and just, you know. And that's also why I think she didn't survive Twitter that long. Because I think everybody likes her aesthetic. And I think, and that's what, and she
Do you think if it was Zendaya, they would have jumped on her the way they did her?
I don't think so. And do you know what's funny?
If Zendaya said she didn't agree with Will.
Do you know what they would have said? Well, not like that. If she did exactly what Zoe Kravitz did, which was, do you know what I think it was?
Do you think, I feel like they might have backed her a little bit, you know?
Backed her?
Just a tiny bit.
What, like, not?
As in, like, they would have been like, well, I mean...
Oh, yeah, no.
It was kind of wrong.
Yeah, no. What I think it would have been, I don't think it would have been, because you guys see the light-skinned leaderboards anyway.
I saw it.
So I don't think it would have been like that. I think it would have been more like, I think it would have been more like, oh, like, Zendaya, girl, delete this now. I think it would have been that. It would have been like, delete this now. It would have been, oh, we all just go pretend today didn't say that.
Yeah, we're not going to ignore
and then and then you'll have some tweets that were like, yeah, I knew she was wrong from when she was with Come on. Like, you have some of them like that. You'll be like, I knew she was wrong. Yeah. Like, because, you know, there's some people waiting for her to... Do you know what I mean? She's going to have her day because that's the cycle too.
Yeah,
but also she's smart because she doesn't say anything.
Cool child.
I know. Okay, anyway, so, but yeah, I was going to say the real test is Rihanna, and I don't think Rihanna would have been dragged. Nope. But anyway, she would have got a little bit of sayings, but I don't think she would have been dragged. But also, she's really rooted. We had her long...
bad yelling.
Yeah, exactly.
I've known Rihanna since I was 12.
Exactly. That's the thing. Zoe Kravitz is new, and she was really on the time.
Not even 12. I think it was...
earlier than that.
Probably 8.
Some from the DJ, yeah.
Since I was 8 years, so you think I'm going to turn on Bad Girl Riri?
Nope, that's family.
Impossible.
Anyway, Bel Air. Bel Air.
You put me onto Bel Air.
I did.
So you can give the synopsis on it.
So Bel Air is a Bel Air is a... We spent so long on Will Smith. Yeah, Bel Air is the reboot of or not reboot really, of like Fresh Prince of Bel Air, which was a black sitcom. Yes. Which was a black sitcom in the, was it 90s?
Yeah.
90s. I don't even know if it was early 2000s, but I think it was probably just 90s, and it looks 90s.
Yeah.
But yeah, featuring Will Smith obviously, and like, you know, just a bunch of other people. Mm-hmm. And it was about a guy. Why are we even talking about Bel Air? Yeah, why are we explaining? You know, if you don't know, just Google it. But also, it was about a guy who comes to live with his posh cousin and his aunt and Uncle Phil and all of that sort of stuff to give him a better life, because it was a bit rowdy in Philadelphia. Philly child. But the reboot is like, they've just revamped it into like a drama. Have you watched it yet? Oh, yeah, you have, obviously. Yeah. In the first episode, it's very much more drama. You see why he left Philly. It was rough, child. It was rough. Oh, you know, it's so annoying because every time they cut from Philly to Bel Air, why is Philly so desaturated and grey? His mom always looks tired. Like,
Bel Air's bright.
It's bright, primary colours. Isn't it bright? And our girl Coco.
Oh, Coco.
I'll go on our head.
Coco Jones. She's our girl.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even going to lie. We've been riding for Coco since YouTube story time.
Right.
And
that wasn't that long ago. I'm not going to lie. I didn't even watch Let It Shine. I knew of Let It Shine, but I didn't really watch it. Yeah.
You know, so we really do enjoy Coco. I'm really happy to just see her thriving. I honestly am.
I'm really happy. Like, this is one of the most, like, you know, like, oh, good for you.
Yeah, good for you.
Like, you deserve it because you have personality. Like, do you know how many black girls, dark-skinned black girls specifically, have the chops and personality and just have the chops across industries, but because of what you look like, you're not considered for certain roles. And it's annoying, so I'm happy. I feel like she found the perfect role for her. And I know, you know, when you're watching it, you can see someone enjoying it. Even Will Jabari, I can't remember his surname. You can see he's enjoying that role.
I really like the way they casted the whole show.
Yeah,
amazing,
perfectly.
Carlton,
all of it.
Phil is fine as fuck.
Aunt Viv
is she's sensational.
Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil together.
They are just. I look at them, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah. I said, that's my final form.
That's what me in 10 years.
Yeah,
time.
no, they're beautiful.
My God's grace.
Michael Ealy.
Ooh, Michael Ealy, he came with a wine bottle.
Yeah, I was going to say, he needs to go.
What's he doing there?
He's just being annoying.
He's trying to be a side
a
man.
Stalker, a side man, a serial killer.
Piece. Like, no one wants you, bro. Like, you're fine, but like, she's happily married.
Right, and I don't like it. You know, like, sometimes the roles you play just decrease your fineness. I'm sorry, like, it's just...
I think Joe Budden even said, oh, Michael Ealy got the wine out. She's... What's it called? He said, Aunt Viv is gone.
I haven't watched the most recent one. That was probably in the other ones. Yeah. Nah, you know what? Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil have things to unpack still. Because that hotel chat wasn't enough.
Ew.
But that's why she
watched a recent episode. I watched a recent episode today, actually.
Oh, today? Like, came out today?
Not today, but I mean the most recent one that came out.
The most recent one I've seen is the one where Carlton said he'd given up the drugs.
Yeah, I think that was the one.
Yeah. I watched that. I'm not gonna lie, I think that was actually the debate. Which one was the debate?
No.
Oh yeah, with Uncle Phil and things. I'm not gonna lie, I think that was the least interesting episode. Low key.
What do you think about Lisa?
Yeah, I want to talk about Lisa. So obviously I watched Bel Air and I was telling Nunge, obviously watch it. It's blah blah blah. It's really good.
Yeah.
And I was saying how Lisa, I went to go and search her on Twitter and something else because I was looking at a link between something. But anyway, so I was looking at that and then all I see is that, why couldn't they get a finer Lisa? Blah, 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 blah. When I watched it, like, it wasn't lost on me that Lisa is, she's got a bit more meat on her bones than, like, you know, just any...
The phrase is funny.
No, because I didn't want to say she's chubby because she's actually not.
She's not.
Like,
she's literally like us.
Yeah. She's just like not stick thin.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, she's just not. Yeah. And yeah, so like obviously I recognize that, especially because Will's quite slender in it. So like Jabari.
Will's fine. Sorry, I said it.
Yeah, we'll get onto that, child.
He's fine.
I said it.
You said it.
I said it.
She convinced before I started the show. She was like, "You're gonna find."
I said he needs to be moving.
Yeah, she's like,
because you know, like us, we're always like, we need a man, and he doesn't actually give like. He could be a bit more thingy. Like honestly, I actually think
boyish.
Oh yeah, he's boyish. That's the word.
But I like the way he moves and I like his character.
Yeah, and he's giving common sense.
Yeah,
it's giving fun but common sense.
You know what it is? He's just a well-rounded character.
Well-rounded. Ooh.
He's just a well-rounded man.
Yeah, well-rounded man. Honestly. But yes. Anyway, it wasn't lost on me that she doesn't look like your typical just you know the black girls that they like to hype now. Like I mean, not like that, but you know what I mean. Like the only black girls that get shine because essentially like people don't really like regular black girls, but that's a whole conversation for another
couple of weeks time.
Yes. Right. But but then when I saw that I was like, oh rah, like it's enough for people to. I saw a few tweets and it was a bit disheartening. I was like, right, and they were like, and it wasn't just like, oh, she looks a bit different, blah blah. It was like, oh no, why didn't they get a final one? And I think I didn't watch Fresh Prince like that, but like I think she's supposed to be Nia Long's character in Fresh Prince. I think people are also comparing like that.
That's some big shoes to fill.
Right, and I was like, it's different.
Are you crazy?
Honestly.
Oh, Nia Long. Yeah, it's mad. And to be fair, it's like
she doesn't need to fill it either.
Yeah,
it's different.
Give us some slack.
Give us variety.
She's a ordinary black girl and she's stunning, like in her own way. Like, do you get me? Like,
yeah.
It would literally,
and it will be the same. It's the same regular people. It's
like
regular
of us.
Yeah.
Playing Will's love interest. So. And imagine if she was dark.
I get dragged.
Fact, she's not
if they cast me, no, she's brown skin, what we call brown.
Brown.
If they cast me on Fresh Prince right now as Jabari's love interest, I'll be dragged.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah, we'll be dragged.
For more, yeah.
Like, find a finer.
Exactly. Like, she looks like his mum.
You see her every day, and the thing is, you'll be staring at her on the street.
You'll be what?
You'll be like trying to move to her on the street.
100%, yeah. People are just very like.
You're seeing TV. You want
it's
TV.
Essentially,
you want body on TV.
Yeah.
Like,
again, it's another topic to be of how black people have to be always like dressed to the nines, always completely done up to be, especially let's talk about women, of have to be, you know, completely done up to even be considered as women and feminine,
attractive,
whatever. But yeah, so that was very disheartening. I didn't like that, and I like her character.
Like, what's it called? To shed light on Coco's character, I even saw a TikTok, and it was like they like the way Coco's character is portraying black femininity, and she's soft and delicate, and she's still strong, and she still stands up for herself.
She's normal,
but she's normal. She's literally like a normal black girl,
very normal,
and she's
her.
Like the stereotypical.
She's her, but a bit more peppy.
Exactly,
that's literally what
and
she
I
is.
love it. Though. I completely agreed with it.
Yeah,
it's refreshing to see someone like what's it called? Not reflect us. What's it called? Represent us normally on TV.
She's rich, so she doesn't like. She's not down and out. She's rich, but she's normal.
Represent us,
she's not even. No. I mean, as in she's just normal. She's not even like, you know, because I do think like I see it, but I'm not trying to be a downer. But I do see it like I'm cautiously watching how black female representation on TV is going, because I do see it like, you know, with the I mean, I guess we have, but they're a bit older, like, you know, Olivia Pope and them. But I'm seeing like Sex Lives of College Girls, Asian Naomi King and How to Get Away with Murder. There were some others as well, but I can't remember them right now.
Like soft, luxurious black women.
Yes, but not even so. I'm just seeing a lot of like, we don't want them to be down. They're complaining about being down and out. They're complaining about being down and out.
Yeah.
So let's make them hard and or let's make them middle class. And middle class is their personality. Do you know what I mean? Because like Sex Lives of College Girls, like low
what
key.
Do you mean in regards to Coco?
No, as in like I see it slightly like, you know what? To be honest, Coco's like kind of like she's middle class, but like that's what I was saying. She's just still regular, and she's
upper class.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, fine. She's upper class.
Yeah.
Is she though?
Yes.
Is it? No, I don't mean her in the show.
In the show.
Oh, because like politicians and that, innit?
Yeah, her dad's like a multi-millionaire.
Okay, that's true. That's true. You know, I'm not gonna lie, like. Middle class and upper class is like, it's all blurred to me. But you're right. I do think she's upper class.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like, but I feel like I'm seeing this kind of like, I think it's part of the overcorrection a little bit. Because actually, example, not just in TV. I'm seeing it, I work in TV as well, the pictures I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like, like, you know, a kind of overcorrection of like, you know, we don't want to make them down and out, so they have to be middle class. Because what, if it's going to be a black person and they're not going to be down and out, what else can they be? But be middle class.
It's just a sticky.
Do you know what I mean?
It's so sticky because I feel like they're probably thinking, well, if we make them lower class or whatever, then we're gonna get backlash. Mm-hmm. If we make, not to speak for the white man, but do you get what I mean? Like, I feel like they're trying to find a middle balance, and I feel like we should embrace what not what we're getting, because that sounds mad. I feel like we should embrace like where the progress we've made in TV so far, and then. But
that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I didn't say anything. I'm cautiously watching because I see another kind of like not stereotype, but another archetype. I think that's a better word, or like another cookie cutter character kind of coming out, where it's like, you know, the black girl who's like, you know, middle class. She's like the politician's daughter, or like, you know, whatever, like, you know, I'm above you guys type of thing. That becomes a personality.
They try to like make them overeducated or just
exactly
like,
to kind of be like
money,
to kind of be like, I'm not like the other ones, but I still struggle because, you know, my community, I'm black and that. No, it's like I still struggle because my community don't accept me and blah blah blah. Anyway, that's another conversation. But like, so yeah, sometimes I do think like I'm trust me, like in the pictures I see, sometimes I do see them being like, they don't know how to write black people if they're not,
and that's why
they're not middle class and being like strong or being like down and out, which I haven't even actually seen, to be honest. Like with British shows, I don't really see like down and out.
They don't even write about black women.
Yeah, young black women anyway. Younger black women. Yeah. Black women and then younger black women are literally. Yeah. Do you know every single picture I see?
Anyways, we'll get into that.
That's another whole topic, but I'm telling you, like literally even today, every picture I see, you know, earlier I was saying like, if to cover black people, they go to black men first, and once they get one, that's why a lot of teen dramas, like I saying, a lot of teen dramas love a black and you know, because they could always conveniently find a dark skinned black guy. But anyway, they like a dark-skinned black guy that's athletic, and that's how they cover black people.
Yeah, 100%.
And because really and truly, you don't need to get young black girls. If you get one black guy, you're done.
That's it.
Nobody's gonna ask you anything.
Show's done.
But anyway, that went into a whole other topic, which literally requires like
properly later on.
Yeah, but anyway, back to Bel Air. Very good show.
Yes.
Lisa is cute.
Yeah.
Could dress better.
No, she could.
But she dresses like a child.
Reaction.
She's 50. Yeah, that too.
Care about her physical appearance. I'm
that
talking
too.
about like. Oh, that sounds really bad.
What?
I was gonna say I'm talking about her acting chops, but I'm thinking she should like.
She does.
I shot a gun because that's how and she'll be like, oh.
Yeah, she is a bit samey. She is kind of like.
Give me
just
nothing.
Like, oh well, I'm really disappointed in
really
you kind of look like.
She doesn't give nothing.
And it is kind of like sis, but like I shot the gun into the air because like I was saving my friend and like that annoyed me. Yeah, I was like, can you deep the rest of it? Like,
yeah.
And then she was just kind of like, ugh.
even with
I love Carlton's arc.
Yeah,
so annoying.
That's how I know he's a great actor. He physically makes me want to like. Fuck him up. Like, I want to rumble with Carlton. That's how I know he's a really good actor. He's a really good actor.
Honestly, you know what with Carlton? Yeah. So in the beginning, like, what I like about Carlton is he's not just that like snobby white black guy. He's been like whitewashed, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But like, there was one time when he went to help Uncle Phil at like the election. Him and Will, they were doing the chairs or something, and the guy was like, "Oh, which one do you want to start with, like the chairs or tables?" And he was walking. It was just like a throwaway comment. He was like, "Oh, it's just all so exciting."
Do you know what? Carlton Loki
has charisma.
But no, he scares me because his outbursts of anger
yeah.
And there's like unmatched. They're just not fitting.
Why is the camera shaking?
They're not. His outbursts are not fitting for the situation, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you so angry in this moment? Like, it doesn't fit, and it's scary.
I did see somebody was like, and I agree as well. Somebody was like, oh, they can't keep, but I think they've chilled it now. They can't keep using Carlton seeing Will as a thing for his anger, or Carlton seeing Will doing better as he gets furious, boy. Like,
you know what made me laugh?
What?
Carlton was explaining to Will how, like, he came to Philly. And, like, obviously you didn't have to work for his, you didn't have to work for his parents' love. Like, love, and, like, you're not, like, all the girls are on, all the girls.
Yeah, what you said all that? I was like, Carlton.
And then Phil, what's it called? Will was like, you're just a hater. And I was like, that's really what it is. He's like, and I was like, no, I'm joking. That's what comes.
I enjoyed that.
I loved it. I was
you
like,
can tell they're so like, no, it's true because you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, sorry. No, you're actually gonna be like, all right, you're a hater.
Big mad. Big mad.
That was funny. I enjoyed that.
No,
you can tell a lot of the actors bring themselves to the role.
Yeah.
And that's what.
Yeah.
And do you know when Coco was like, I think it was in the last episode. Yeah. Coco was like, can you go talk to Carlton?
Yeah.
And then Will was just like, she was like, now. Like, and then he was trying to finish his drink, and she was like,
yeah, she's like
all of them.
Like, I'm sorry. Like,
I love all the little bits like that. I feel like that's what makes television. You know, the little bits.
Yeah, they really
love
bring
it.
Energy to the characters. It's a sensational show. I highly recommend it because I was so skeptical.
Right. Oh, well, I was in the beginning originally, but when I watched the first episode, I said, "Oh, they've done this perfectly."
And to be fair, this sounds like a bit like blasphemy, but I did not really like follow the.
No, we didn't. We'd be confessing.
My wife and kids all day,
every day. I literally was like trouble. I literally was like waiting for my Fresh to finish, and then I think it's same.
But obviously we know
and I
Will
into
and like you know,
and we've seen it. Why don't my dad love me? We've seen these clips in it, like,
but they did the reboot so good.
Yeah, I want to see the final episode though. Like they're teasing it as being like, you know, very stressful. Like, you know, I feel like they're teasing it as being like the first. You know, the first episode was a bit stressful. And that guy, we need to unpack who killed that guy because Joffrey is not like Joffrey.
He's man. I don't know. Top Boy. He's from Acne.
I looked at his IMDb because I was like, I've seen this face.
Where's he from?
He's in something British that we've watched. He was in some type of sitcom. I can't remember what it was. But like what the name was. But he's been in things, but I don't think I've really sat to watch his whatever he's been in, but he's been in things because I've seen his face. I was even thinking maybe he had a stint on EastEnders or something like that, but he's been in things because I was just like, I've seen your face and like, yeah, like I like that he's in it, but I don't like he's probably my least favorite character.
I like the way he incorporated the London Mandem.
Yeah, it was fun. Do you know what it is? I love a show where I'm like, you guys had fun with this.
Yeah.
You saw Joffrey being posh. No, they saw Joffrey was all posh in, or was it Jeffrey or Joffrey? Jeffrey, yeah. Not Game of Thrones. Was it even Joffrey in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, it was Jeffrey.
Yeah, it was. No, in Game of Thrones though, was it Joffrey?
Joffrey, yeah, it was Joffrey.
But
fuck Joffrey.
Oh no,
today.
Oh day. But yeah, so I love the fact that they saw like obviously Jeffrey was mad posh in the original one, and then obviously you know I watched the play. He was in Hamlet recently. Anyway, side note. But in the Young Vic. But anyway, he was But yeah, it's like they saw that. They saw that, and then they were like, okay, we're gonna make him Mandem. Like we're gonna make him Mandem for the reboot, and I just like that. It's just like have fun with it. Don't take yourself too seriously. No, sometimes it does. Like I get a bit. Ooh.
It's because he's surrounded by American people.
When
he does say it, it's like, oh.
Why do English accents sound villainous?
They do
around American accents because I know his
007. I find it so funny.
Yeah, because it's really what he's
giving. It really does sound.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's what's been going on. It's been a very Will Smith month. Bel Air too.
Years.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, but anyway, we wish him well. We wish Chris Rock well. We wish all of them well. Like, you know.
Well. They're figureheads in the community and they shouldn't be fighting.
They are, yeah. Like,
it's unsettling for me.
It is. It's like, yeah, it's just.
I don't like it. In my mind, they're all friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what it is? Yeah. I was going to say, because obviously Chris Rock was talking about them when they were boycotting the Oscars.
Yeah, no, 2016. Yeah. Everyone has been chatting shit.
I know, but it's just like, it was like, oh.
Yeah.
We should. Yeah.
Chat shit, get banged.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, it's like, yeah, he has every right to chat shit.
Yeah.
But then you can also get banged. But also, I don't think it was fair how he was slapped. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I say, like, honestly, I honestly think, like, if it was, like, at an after party, I'd be like, well, you didn't have to do that. Because that means you held on to it. But, I would have 100% preferred it. Yeah.
Even if it was 2 weeks
Because I also think it just made it, because it just, do you know what it is, yeah, as well? Like, I was in my work Zoom, I was saying how, and I know they were just all like, but, like, I was saying how, like, I do think it's also the build up of Will just being clown for a while because of the entanglements.
People were saying that the slap wasn't intended for Chris; it was intended for.
No, I honestly think that it was giving very much misplaced anger.
Yeah,
and like just to say, because we're not obviously, because I don't think we finished off that thought. Like, obviously the thing against the joke against Jada was that Jada Pinkett Smith? Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith. Like, it was like, it's insensitive, but like I do think that we have to, a lot of dark humor. Like, everybody loves, I love dark humor, but do you? Because a lot of dark humor is dark. Like, yeah, and also like I feel like we need to, like, everybody is so like, oh, but this is this and this is this. Let's look at the differences here. Like, in my mind, it was a heavy subject. Very mild joke in my mind, because the joke was lazy. It was, you're bold. It was literally, you're bold, this character's bold. Oh, you're this character. It wasn't, do you know what I mean? It wasn't like you know, like you could make a horrible joke type of thing where you're really insulting the person.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? And obviously it was still meant to make fun of her. Like, we get it. And
I feel like people picked the undertones.
Yeah, and really honestly, and I get it, and we get it, but at the same time, like, you could do that with a lot of jokes.
They could have really brushed it off.
Yeah. I do think that.
Him after,
him
up after the show.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't a thing worth slapping somebody on the Oscar stage.
Yeah,
and not an Oscar stage like that. It's because it's the Oscars and the Oscars and
get banned.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't think he deserved that.
I don't think he deserved that.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. It's entertainment as well. And
had a great Kiki.
Wow. But anyway, we wish them all well. And that was a... Yeah.
Yeah. That was our first episode back, child.
I know, and
2.
season 2 was so
Off with
annoying.
that bang.
We just thought today
Off
was
with that
season
biggie
2. Mate, but yeah, man. We'll be back with another episode
every Monday.
And our socials are
Twitter at More Wine Please,
Instagram
at More Wine Please, and TikTok at More Wine Please.
Is it with the please? Is it with like a?
It might be 2 E's at the end.
Spicy, but isn't it like triple S? I'm not gonna lie, guys. We're just gonna.
You know what? We'll get
tell
back
you later.
to you on
Listen, like after you finish this episode, just go to the info box.
Please read the link below description. We love you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Anyway,
and that was More Wine Please.
And that was More Wine Please. Okay, bye.